Hi everyone, I already applied my foundation. It's the new Wet n Wild one. I love it. Here I'm using the Carly Bible palette. I put the lightest shade all over my eye, and then I took that brown and I'm just blending it everywhere to create dimension. I also am using airspun translucent powder, and I packed it underneath my eyes so the fallout doesn't get everywhere and I can easily clean it up. Here I'm taking lash glue and I'm just applying it with any kind of brush over my eyelid, so the glitter that I'm about to apply will adhere to it. And you don't have to go out and buy glitter primer or anything like that. Lash glue works perfectly fine. Next, I'm just taking the glitter with a different fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dip it in and apply it all over the glue. Make sure not to get it onto the previously blended brown eyeshadow, because you want to try to keep it nice and neat, but sometimes that happens where you can't get it perfect. So just try your best to stay within the glue that you applied before. You're just going to do the exact same thing that you did to the first eye, now to this eye. As you can see, it's not perfect and it's not the sharpest line I could have done, but it still works and the finished result comes out still really, really nice. I'm just going back in with the Carly Bible palette, and I'm just going to add some more so you can get rid of some of the glitter and you can make it more defined and sharpen it up, and you can make it as dark or light as you wish. I just wanted it a little bit darker. I didn't quite get as dark as I like, so now I'm going to go in with the Lorac palette and I'm going to use a few different shades to make it darker. I love dark eyes. By the way, this is my favorite blending brush. It's the Luxie 205 tapered blending brush, and it is amazing. My absolute favorite, hands down. Now here is where I'm using the darkest shade, and I usually put that, as you can see, in the corner, kind of making an arrow shape and just blending it up and around. Right here I'm using the Bliss brush. I don't know exactly what the name of it is, but it's kind of like a blending brush, not the best, but it gets the job done. I'm using the Balm Cosmetics Mary Luminizer highlighter, and I'm just going to apply it below my brows just to give it a pop and, some nice shine to come through. I'm going back in with the Lorac palette, and I'm just using the shade Terracotta, and I'm putting it right below my waterline and blending it into the crease to make it nice and seamless, and just to give it a little, effect to bring the whole look together and just to make my eyes pop a little more. This next part is just perfecting the perfect winged eyeliner, and it is taking me so long to get mine to a point where I'm absolutely okay and it doesn't take me 5 million tries. I usually just start by putting my line on each end of my eye, and I then assess if there higher or lower than one another, and then I can fix it or not. But lately I've been pretty good with getting them, equal and not crazy looking. But then I attach both sides and I just fill them in and make them thicker, or I just expand them and make them longer depending on my look or how I feel that day. A tip for those who aren't good at winged liners, you can just get 2 pieces of Scotch tape, put it on both sides of your eyes, and then you can just, go over with your eyeliner so they're perfect and you don't have to worry about messing up or, messing up your whole eyeshadow look. So there's that for you. By the way, I'm using the NYC Cosmetics liquid liner. It's my favorite. Sometimes I use Kat Von D, as you'll see going forward, just to sharpen it up. But after I get them both done, I usually go in and just make sure they're equal. They're both the same size, in thickness, and just perfect whatever I feel isn't, looking too good at that point. This is the NYX 2-time liner, and I'm just applying it to my waterline. Going back in with my Luxie brush, I'm just going over my eyeshadow, blending it out, and making sure any glitter isn't where it's supposed to be. And I'm using right now my favorite mascara, the Voluminous one by L'Oreal. I love this wand. It has kind of that bent wand. I feel like it curls your eyelashes more, and you don't have to worry about using an eyelash curler. Now I'm just removing all the translucent powder that was on my face, and I'm just applying NYX Stay Matte Not Flat powder foundation all over. My face tends to get oily if I don't do this, so it's really up to you and your preference. Here I'm using the Lorac Pro contour palette. It's been my favorite since I got in December, and I'm just using the 2 light highlighter colors, and I'm applying it underneath my eyes, on my chin, my nose, and my forehead, and I feel like that brightens up my face. And I'm just going to apply it where I feel like I need it. You don't have to apply it everywhere. I'm then going to go in with a light contour color, and I'm just going to blend it on my cheeks and on my forehead. And I feel like that thins out my face and gives all of us that look that we try to achieve, that Kim K look. Blending is the most important when it comes to this because you don't want any harsh lines. You want it to seem natural. Here I'm just pinching my brush and applying it to my nose to give it the desired look that I'm going for, just to thin it out. I'm applying it underneath my lip. As you can see, if you have small lips like I do, it just makes them appear bigger. And if you put it under your jawline too, you can carve it out and give it the look you're going for, but I usually don't do that. And I'm just gonna go over with this big fluffy brush just to make sure that everything is blended very, very smoothly and it doesn't look too crazy. I'm going in and I'm going to put 2 peachy blushes on my cheeks. One is from e.l.f. Cosmetics and the other is from NYX, and it's a baked blush. I want my eyes to be the main focus for this look, so that's why I'm using these light blushes. Now I'm going in with Wet n Wild's highlighter, and this is my absolute favorite highlighter. I'm putting it on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, on the top parts of my cheek, and on the inner corner of my eyelids, and it's just gonna bring the whole look together and give it a nice dewy look. Now this highlighter is very affordable, so anyone who buys makeup on a budget, I would recommend that you buy this because it is the bomb. Now it's time for the lashes, so you're just going to take your glue and put it on the lash band. But before you do that, if you are using old lashes like I am, just peel the excess gunk off. I forgot to get my tweezers and I was too lazy to get up, so I'm just going to use my hands, and it's going to take me longer than usual, and I'm going to have to play around with it and maneuver my way around, so just bear with me. Lashes make a huge difference when it comes to your look, as you can tell right there. I like to apply some pressure and push my real lashes with my fake lashes together to make sure that they'll stay on all day or night. I wasn't sure what kind of lip I was going for, and I saw this and I was like, oh my god, I need to use this color. But then I was like, I need to line my lips, so I'm going to be using the red NYX liner, and I'm just going to apply it all over my lips so I don't go out of my lip line when I apply this matte red lipstick. This is my first time ever using this lip, and I was really surprised that I liked it, and I liked the texture and it wasn't flaky, so I'm a big fan of it right now actually. I actually forgot to apply mascara to my lower lash line, so I'm just going to do that right now. Make sure that the lashes aren't clumped together and that you, if they are, you spread them apart so they don't look really weird. This look is pretty glam, so I wouldn't wear it every day. I'd wear it for like a birthday, if you're going out with your girlfriends to the club or to a bar or wherever.